Welcome to the workshop. You just heard the bell ring. It's telling us that we must switch colors. Every canut has his own machine and his own silk drape. Now I will use the sewing shuttles. When I take my foot off the brake, all threads go down. Then I push the pedal down. Some threads go up and I can pass the colors. So, the bis en claque. It's the famous sound that the canut machines make. It works like this. Bis, temps, claque, pan. It's the 4 steps of the sewing process. But here it doesn't work quite so well, because I need to stop to pass the sewing shuttle. Sadly, the rhythm gets interrupted and you can't hear it properly. Silk made its way to Lyon thanks to the markets that were organized here in the Middle Ages. Silk came from Italy. And to stop importing it, King Francis I asked the Italian merchants to settle in Lyon and start producing here. In fact, for many people, Lyon is considered the last stop of the Silk Road. There's a lot of mysticism surrounding the Silk Roads. When the Chinese opened their famous Silk Roads, that created a lot of exchanges. Silk ignites the imagination. The Silk Roads, they make people dream. We are at the boulevard of the Canut, in front of the first public school that was ever built in Lyon. And what's really interesting is that this school was built in 1880 in the Canut neighborhood. Mandatory schooling was only implemented in France in 1882, 2 years later. This proves that amongst the Canut, at least 80% of them could read, write and do basic math. We are at Croix Rousse Square. This is the heart of the Croix Rousse neighborhood. You must imagine that in the cafes all around, Canut met up to take drinks and discuss about their work conditions. The Canut created 3 fundamental and extraordinary things. In 1828, they created the first mutualized self-help group. In this group, people shared their work tools and their skills to support the whole Canut community. Furthermore, they also created the first workers' journal in history, L'Écho de la Fabrique, which was published between 1831 and 1834. It was created while Canut were negotiating better wages. It was a real newspaper, with political debates, job and tool offers, and even some satirical writing. But most importantly, they discussed important social issues like women's rights, education, hygiene, industrialization, the future of Europe. This kind of work is not bound to disappear, but it won't grow either. It's a very small market, almost a niche. And the other reason is the way we deal with time. Many clients who have the means to buy this, they don't have the patience to wait. A drape like this requires 1 to 3 months of work. It really changes the way we relate to time. After all, beauty always demanded time. You cannot make beautiful things quickly, that's not true. It requires concentration, skills, serenity. Those things aren't very common nowadays, don't you think?